Hi there, and welcome to this advanced tutorial on board relations through our Air Data Loader. Let's talk about a common use case of adding in data in a CRM system. And I have accounts, and I have contacts, but I want to relate these contacts to these accounts. So I have Acme Company, a couple others, and contacts. So if you look at the naming here, I'm going to try to connect all of these A's, Adam Anderson, Amelia Abbott, over here to the Acme Company. Now I can go do that manually right here, but through the Air Data Loader, I can do this. Open up the Air Data Loader in my workspace apps. What I'm going to do is I'm going to export two boards. I'm going to export the accounts. I'll get that into Excel. That's great. I'll get contacts. I'll get that into Excel. Now I've prepped this data and I've got it all ready to go. What that looks like here is Acme Company pulls down the item ID and other erroneous details that we don't need, but we got it all here if we need it. What I care about is this item ID. So over here I have contacts as well, and these have item IDs. But I really need the account or accounts that I want to link together here in this column. So let's go ahead and do some of this. This is the data manipulation stage where it might be quick, might be slow, but essentially I'm going to try to do this. Follow the ABC methodology. I'm going to put the B in the B's, C on the C's. L, M, N. Now, I want to do something special on a couple of these. Let's get rid of these so that we can cleanly see what's going on. What I would realistically do here is I would add this data in like so, but I've went ahead and manipulated this sheet already, and I've added these additional IDs of accounts in on all of these names. But if you look very closely here, when we have numbers fields in Excel, if you actually take your formatting and make this only a plain text, you can put a long number in there, put a comma, and keep another number on there, and it will not transform. So that's one little pro tip when you're trying to do that. We're going to have Barry connect with not only his Barry company, but we're also going to have him connect with Lauren Lee's. And so if we really go to these, Barry's going to connect with Barry's Car Shop and Lunches R Us. Now, let's go ahead and see how the data loader works. We're going to go over here. We're then going to import, be on this tab. We're going to be on the contacts board, and we're going to open our prepped file. Here's our prepped file. We're going to choose the contacts to update sheet. There's our range in Excel, and let's choose the very first row. So now it's a matter of mapping. And all I really care in this moment is to really count, to map IDs to accounts. That's the linked field. When I do this, I'm going to update. And when I update this, let's go ahead and click it and go. All right, so our update is all done. And as you kind of see here, Barry Brooks is tied to 2 accounts. Lauren Lee is tied to 2 accounts. And if we go over here and we see that Lunches R Us is kind of unique, we can now see that Lunches R Us not only has Lauren with an L, but it has Barry Brooks as well. And Barry up here is only on Barry's Car Shop. So Barry's here, Lauren is also down here. So it's a really, really nice advanced feature that we have in the Air Data Loader. It all is done through putting in the item ID of your related item onto an update of one board, and it works from that point. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Hope it gets you really far in your data migrations. Contact us if you need help. Thank you so much.